Imam Shafi'i says, rahimahullah, and his refutation of the people of Ahl al-Ra'i and their statement that it's permissible to use the disbelievers against the khawarij, so long as the Muslims have the military upper hand, and so long as the Muslims, the campaign is being led by Muslims. He says, the people who go against us say it is permissible for the Imam to fight against the Ahl al-Baghi using the mushrikeen, as long as the Muslims are the ones who are leading and have the upper hand. Imam Shafi'i rahimahullah, he says, فَقُلْتُ لَهُ, I said to him, إِنَّ اللَّهَ عَزَّ وَجَلَّ أَعَزَّ بِالْإِسْلَامِ أَهْلًا. I said to this person, this scholar who has a statement from the Ahl al-Ra'i, Allah has risen and made mighty Islam, the people of Islam. Allah had made them mighty with Islam. أَعَزَّ بِالْإِسْلَامِ أَهْلًا فَخَوَّلَهُمْ مِنْ خَالَفَهُمْ, and he put at their foot those who went against them, and he فَجَعَلَهُمْ صِنْفَيْنِ, he made them two groups. Some of them are taken as captives and their freedom is taken from them, and some of them, their money is taken from them, and they are the people who pay the jizya for the benefit of Islam, and they should be debased, and they get no reward for paying the jizya. And Allah وَمَنَعَهُمْ مِنْ أَنْ يَنَالُوا نِكَاحَ مُسْلِمًا, and He forbade for them to marry a Muslim woman. وَأَبَاهَ نِسَاءَ حَرَائِرَ أَهْلِ الْكِتَابِ الْمُسْلِمِينَ, and Allah made the women from the people of the book halal for the Muslims. He's showing how Allah gave them dominance. And then you go and you also say that it is not permissible for any of these non-Muslims to slaughter an animal to get near to Allah. So their dhabiha is also haram. These dhimmi, and أن لا يذبح النسك إذا كانت تقربا إلى الله, that these people should not even their nusuk, even the animals they slaughter, is not accepted from Allah, by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they want to get near to Allah. So how can you make it permissible for this mushrik to kill a Muslim if him killing an animal is not accepted? How can you allow him to kill a Muslim? And you say it is not permissible for him to slaughter, that Allah will not accept for him to slaughter an animal to get near to his Lord. And how can you make him or give him authority over the Muslim? And perhaps he will be fighting in the ranks against the Muslims, and he will kill one of those Muslims from khawarij or the people of Baghi out of hatred of Islam and its deen. So how can you allow this? He says, so think deeply about the statement of Imam Shafi and how he said it's prohibited to give these kuffar authority over Muslims. And this is really an amazing statement by Imam Shafi rahimahullah. And Ibn Qudama rahimahullah said, al-mughni wa la yasta'inu ala qitalihim bil kuffari bihal. He said, and no one, and Ibn Qudama is who he is. He said, وَلَا يَسْتَعِينُ عَلَى قِتَالِهِمْ بِالْكُفَّارِ بِحَالٍ. And the Imam should never seek assistance in fighting the khawarij by the kuffar in any state whatsoever. Imam Abdul Malik ibn Habib, from the senior scholars of Imam Malik, scholars of the Maliki madhab, he says, وَلَوْ أَنَّ أَهْلَ الْبَغْيِ أَلْجَأُوا الْمُسْلِمِينَ إِلَى دُخُولِ الْأَرْضِ بِالْحَرْبِ وَلَمْ يَجُزْ لَهُمْ أَن يُعِينُوا. Even if the people of Baghi, of transgression, push the Muslims back all the way into the lands of the kuffar, and the kuffar begin to fight the Muslims, is not permissible, or fight these khawarij is not permissible, or the people of Baghi, is not permissible for the Muslims to seek help from these mushrikeen over them. And this is from his book An-Nawadir wa Ziyadat, volume 14, page 551. And Al-Baghawi Al-Shafi'i, he said, Imam Al-Baghawi, in his book At-Tahdhib, volume 8, page 285, he says, وَلَا يَجُوزُ لِلْإِمَامِ أَنْ يَسْتَعِينَ بِالْمُشْرِكِينَ عَلَى قِتَالِ أَهْلِ الْبَغْيِ لِمَا فِيهِ مِنْ تَسْلِيطِ الْكُفَّارِ عَلَى أَهْلِ الْإِسْلَامِ. It's not permissible for the Imam to seek assistance from the mushrikeen to fight the people of Baghi, of transgression, because of what it constitutes from helping and putting and subjugating Muslims to the kuffar, putting the kuffar over the people of Islam. And it is not permissible even to take a person who is in charge of establishing the had. It is not permissible to take a kafir as a jalladan. Jallad is someone who does jald, or beats those who are guilty for some kind of crime in Islam. They deserve to be beat. It's not permissible to take a kafir to establish that had. ولا لمن له القود على مسلم أن يوكل كافرا باستيفاء. And it's not permissible to appoint a non-Muslim to establish the right over a Muslim on behalf of someone who is a family member, whose family member was killed. Sheikh al-Islam Taymiyyah rahimahullah, he says, even if you could imagine, even in the state, if you were to say hypothetically that Muslims were oppressors, and they had fisq, and they had all different kinds of bid'ah, which are greater than cursing Ali and cursing Uthman, for example. لكان العاقل ينظر في خير الخيرين وشر الشرين. Even in this state, you would have to look at who is better and who is worse. Don't you see that Ahl Sunnah, وإن كانوا يقولون في الخوارج that they say about the khawarij and the rawafid, what they say from the وغيرهما من أهل البدع ما يقولون, they say what they say about them, all the extreme things they say about them, but they never help the kuffar, ولا يعاونون الكفار على دينهم. They never help the kuffar against the khawarij and the rawafid. ولا يختارون ظهور الكفر, and know that they prefer the dominance of disbelief over the dominance of bid'ah. So how about anything less than this? So think about what Sheikh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah said. He said this in his book Al-Minhaj Sunnah, volume 6, page 375.